Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So this update is the last episode on Z World for Twist of Fate, and like I said in my last video or in my previous video that Twist of Fate will be going to an end on Z World by 26th or 27th of this month, February. So if you want to see how Twist of Fate this season is going to end, please keep watching this video till the end. Ranbir, Prachi and Kochi lie down on the bed to sleep. Ranbir says he will get good sleep because his family is with him. Prachi says even I will get good sleep. Kochi says even me and says good night. Ranbir says I love you too. Akshay sees Prachi and his photo frame taken out of his room and he gets upset. Mihika calls Akshay on the phone. Akshay asks why she called him. Mihika says your loving sister whose love is lost due to you. I am telling you that you'll get the good news in 45 days that Prachi is pregnant again with Ranbir if you don't do something to stop them. Mihika says to Akshay that it is true that Prachi will be pregnant with Ranbir's child again because they are going for honeymoon and they will do what others do, and then Prachi will give you good news that she is pregnant with Ranbir's child, and Akshay gets angry. Akshay asks Mihika to keep her mouth shut else he will shoot her. Mihika asks him to stop this from happening and says I would help you. Akshay says what do? We have failed. Mihika says I called you to inform you that Prachi will drop Kuchi to her hostel and then they will go for their honeymoon at Hotel Saffron at 11 AM and then they can do something. Mihika asks Akshay to follow Ranbir and Prachi to stop their honeymoon. Akshay says he cannot lose Prachi. Mihika says she cannot lose Ranbir too. Akshay says Ranbir and Prachi cannot be together in this bath and he agreed to stop their honeymoon. The next day, Vikram plays with Kuchi while Grandma tries to stop her. Prachi stops Kuchi and asks her not to make Grandpa run. Mihika says the taxi has come. Kuchi asks Prachi not to be sad and says she will come back soon from the hostel. Prachi asks Kuchi to study here and not go back to the hostel. Kuchi says she enjoys the hostel and tells her that she wanted me to be intelligent and to study well, so let me go to the hostel. Prachi says you are already intelligent. Kuchi says she wants to study there. Prachi asks Ranbir to hear what Kuchi is saying. Ranbir says even he doesn't want Kuchi to go, but he is not stopping her because she wants to go. He asks her to go and study well and become intelligent like her mommy. Kuchi says you are the best father. Ranbir says the best father is my father and he hugs Vikram. Kuchi says my father is the best. Vikram says yes. Kuchi hugs everyone and Mihika takes Kuchi away from there. Grandma asks Ranbir to take care of himself and Prachi as well, as she and Pallavi are traveling with Vikram for his treatment in London. Ranbir asks Grandma to take her medicine on time and says have a good journey. Vikram says to Ranbir and Prachi that he will talk on phone and he asks them not to worry about him. He asks them to be together and happy. Prachi asks Vikram to take care. Grandma and Vikram goes out. Pallavi asks Ranbir and comes to Prachi, asking Prachi to take care of herself. Prachi says even you should take care and they both get emotional. Pallavi asks Prachi. Prachi says I love you and she asks Pallavi. She says I am coming out with you and she escorts Pallavi to the door. Ranbir gets Vikram's call and says so Mihika knows and you did not tell us. He finds the paper left by Vikram for their honeymoon and Ranbir tells Prachi that his father got their booking done for their honeymoon in the resort, so they should go. Ranbir says to Prachi that now that you are with me, we should see the outside world together. Prachi says we should stay at home. Ranbir says I wanted to do as my father wanted because he got this resort booking for us. Prachi says no. Ranbir kisses on Prachi's cheeks and says let's go. He says I love you cheeky cheek. Prachi says I love you too Baklu. A song plays in the background. Ranbir and Prachi finally leave for their honeymoon in the car. Akshay comes there in the car and follows their car. Manpreet sees the lamp about to set off and she asks Vishaka to close the window fast. Vishaka says okay and she closes all the windows. She says now the lamp will not set off, but Manpreet is in shock as the lamp is already off. Vishaka asks Manpreet not to talk old things that it is inauspicious for the lamp to go off, but Vishaka herself gets worried and Manpreet says this is inauspicious. Ranbir and Prachi comes to the hotel. Mihika's goon are waiting for them already and Akshay and Mihika comes there. Meika tells Akshay that she has hired professional goons. Akshay asks why. Meika tells the goons that nothing wrong should happen. Akshay asks Meika to go home and says he would undo everything, and Meika agreed and leave. Akshay says to himself that Ranbir has to die and says, "Thank you, Meika, that my home will be set because of you." Ranbir is with Prachi in the hotel room. Akshay tells the goon that they should kill Ranbir and he shows them his photo. The goon says they would enter the masquerade party and they will kill Ranbir and escape. Akshay gets a call and he goes. Meika comes there and tells the goons that they should kill Prachi and not Ranbir. The goons are confused. Meika asks them that who is giving them money, so they should do what she says and not what Akshay says. Akshay looks at Meika from afar and he is shocked. Ranbir lights the candle in the room and he waits for Prachi to come. Prachi comes there wearing a night dress. Ranbir says, "You are looking very beautiful," and Prachi smiles. Prachi asks Ranbir that, "Did you bring this dress for me?" Ranbir says, "Yes, I did not know that you would look so beautiful in it." He says Prachi is the first and the last woman whom he loves so much and says nobody can come between us. Ranbir says, "I love you." Prachi says, "I love you too." Ranbir kisses on Prachi's cheeks and says, "Your tears will not be wasted again." Prachi hugs Ranbir and a song plays in the background. Ranbir and Prachi goes to the bed and consummate their marriage. Later in the morning, Akshay rings the bell and Prachi opens the door. Akshay asks Prachi why she is not opening the door and says he has been here since last night. Prachi asks what happened. She asks if everyone is fine at home. Akshay says yes and says he was passing from the resort and he came to see Prachi. Akshay says to Prachi that if Ranbir sees me here, then he will think that I am obsessed with you. He asks Prachi not to tell Ranbir that he has come here and says Ranbir will not understand and he goes. Prachi comes inside. Ranbir asks, "What did Akshay say?" Prachi says, "How do I know?" and says, "I did not meet Akshay." Ranbir says to Prachi that, "But you met Akshay just now." Prachi says, "You will not understand," and says that they just have friendship between them. Ranbir says that is why you are here with me, and he asks why they are arguing when they are already together. Prachi says she is hungry and she is going for breakfast. She says, "Let's not talk about this," and she goes. Ranbir thinks that he has spoiled Prachi's mood and he thinks to take her to the couple party in the resort. In the evening, Akshay tells the goon that Ranbir and Prachi will be coming for the masquerade party. The goon says just as the light is off, "I will kill Ranbir," and Akshay says perfect. In the evening, Prachi and Ranbir wear the mask and dance while Meika is secretly recording them. Ranbir sees Akshay staring at them and says he will kill Akshay if he has a chance. The manager stops the goon from coming inside the party and he asks them to go because only guests can come here. Meika thinks that if Prachi did not die today, then she will kill my love Ranbir. So she takes a knife while wearing a mask and Meika is about to stab Prachi, but Akshay comes in between and gets stabbed in his stomach. The light was switched off and when the light comes back on, everyone sees Ranbir holding the knife in his hand in front of Akshay. Ranbir takes out the knife from Akshay's stomach and Akshay falls down. Prachi shouted. Someone says Ranbir has killed Akshay. Ranbir says, "I did not kill anyone." Meika comes there after removing a mask and she pretends to be shocked and says, "My brother," and nobody realized that it was Meika that killed Akshay while she was trying to kill Prachi. At home, Ashok gets the news that Akshay is dead and everyone at home is shocked. Vishaka asks Ashok to call again. Ashok says Akshay has left us and everyone cried. At the police station, Prachi tells the inspector that Ranbir is innocent. Meika comes there and tells everyone that Ranbir is innocent. The inspector says that the waiter said that Ranbir was angry at Akshay and Ranbir threatened to kill Akshay, so it was Ranbir that killed Akshay. Later, Ranbir is taken to the court and the judge gives 45 days time to Ranbir to prove his innocence. Ranbir asks Prachi to take care of everyone at home. Prachi asks Ranbir to take care and they lock Ranbir up again. The lawyer tells Ranbir that they will get proofs in 45 days and then Ranbir will be out. Meika cried and says my hard work will be fruitful only when Ranbir gets out from here, and she cried. After 45 days, Prachi tells the manager that Ranbir did not stab Akshay and says you saw it, and she asks that where were you since all these days. The manager says he did not want to be involved in the case. Prachi and Ashok ask the manager to help them and give the statement in court that Ranbir did not kill Akshay, but the resort manager refused. Mehika gives money to Ranbir's lawyer to intentionally lose Ranbir's case and says that later she will fight the case and she will win and she will become Ranbir's savior. She says she wants Ranbir to be away from Prachi, and she sent the lawyer the recording where Ranbir said that he will kill Akshay, and she asked the lawyer to show this in court. On the court day, Prachi feels dizzy as she is coming to the court. The hearing begins and Ranbir's lawyer tells the judge that Ranbir is innocent, but then the video proof is shown in the court by the other lawyer where Ranbir said that he will kill Akshay, and the judge declares Ranbir guilty, and the judge gives Ranbir hang punishment. Ranbir is shocked and Mehika is shocked too because her plan backfired. Prachi and Ashok comes to the court. Mehika tells them that Ranbir got hang punishment and now they will kill Ranbir by hanging him, and Prachi sits down in shock. Ashok tells Mehika that he will take Prachi home. He says Prachi is pregnant and these things is not right for her, and Ashok takes Prachi away from there, while Mehika is shocked to hear that Prachi is pregnant. Mehika thinks that Ranbir got hang punishment due to her because she wanted the judge to still keep Ranbir in the police custody, and then she will later get Ranbir released and become Ranbir's savior. But her plan backfired as the judge sent Ranbir to be killed instead, and she cried. Mehika calls a goon called Tony and asks him to kidnap Ranbir from the police van and bring him to her. She says she is coming there. The goon waits for the police van to arrive and he shoots at the police jeep. The jeep loses its balance and falls down from the cliff with Ranbir in it, and the goon is shocked. Mehika comes there and asks the goon that where is Ranbir. The goon tells Mehika that when he shot at the van, the driver panicked and lost control on the van, and the van fell from the cliff. Mehika gets shocked hearing that Ranbir fell down from the cliff with the police van, and Mehika shoots at the goon and killed him in anger. Mehika goes to the edge of the cliff and shouted Ranbir, and she cried. Ashok tells Manpreet that Ranbir got hang punishment, but he will reopen the case and nothing would happen to Ranbir. Manpreet says Mehika said that Ranbir is innocent. Ashok says Ranbir has to return and says Prachi is pregnant. Just then, Vishaka gets a call and informs everyone that the police van fell into the valley and Ranbir was in it. Everyone is shocked and Prachi faints after hearing the news that Ranbir is dead. Okay guys, so where Ranbir was presumed to be dead is where Zeeworld is going to stop this season of Twist of Fate, and then they will later come back later after 20 years, because the show is going to take a 20 years leap where the story will now be with another new generation. This is the third generation in Twist of Fate, and the story will now be about Ranbir and Prachi's two daughters, that is Pruvi and Kuchi. And Pruvi and Kuchi will now be like Ria and Prachi, where they will fall in love with the same man and they will start fighting over one man again. The same story again, reoccurring again. And Ranbir is not dead. He will later, come back as a wealthy businessman, but his name is now going to be Krishna. And then he will later meet his daughter Pruvi. And then, the story will shall continue like that. But here is the season finale for Zeeworld for now. I'll be giving update about this if it is possible for me, but this is the season finale on Zeeworld that will be happening in the next 2 or 3 days. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to give this video a like, share it, and I'll see you all again in my next video. Bye guys.